Hello everyone, am I audible? Just put it in the chat if I'm audible. Yes, okay. We can let's start the session for today. So you have your exam on Friday, coming Friday. There are lots and lots of topics for you to study. How's your preparation going on? How many of you have started preparing? How many of you are yet to start? Put it in the comment. How many of you have started preparing? How confident are you in the exam, in attending the exam? Yet to start. Okay. Govinda is yet to start. It's too late. You have to start by now. Right. So we will see the pattern and then we will mm, we'll see the pattern of the question paper, which I'm sure all of you are aware of. And then what all you have to study in the remaining days. So if you haven't started yet, then it's high time you have to start every day. You have to put a lot of time in preparation. If you have already started, then it's great. If you have attended the sessions, you will be already knowing some of the important topics because in the class during the class I always take the questions from the previous year question papers and solve. Now, you have very few question papers to practice. December 2021 is the first exam under this new syllabus MCA. So we have question papers only from December 2021. I have compiled questions up to June 2024. December 24 question paper is not yet uploaded in the IGNOU website. So I have compiled all this into a single document. I have already shared it in the WhatsApp group. Just in case if you have not saved it or if you are not part of the WhatsApp group, you can join. I think link is there in the WhatsApp group description. I mean, in the video description. If it's not there, you can, there is a Telegram link. You can join the Telegram channel. In that, you will see the WhatsApp group link also. I will share this document immediately after the class in both WhatsApp as well as Telegram. So in this, I have compiled except the last paper because it's not available in IGNOU website from December 21 until June 24. This has the question papers. Now, SGRRPA. Definitely not sufficient because that's what I said. You have very less question papers. Previous year question papers, there are very few. Only that if you study, it's not sufficient to prepare for the exam, but maybe you might be able to pass. But we can't say you can clear the exam. Okay, something. Why is it mirroring? Just a second. So there are so many topics for you to practice in this. So what you have to uh, do is understand which all topics are easy, focus on them, because since you have less time now, you won't be able to study everything. So try to practice as many as possible so that you do not, you just have to understand how much to write and what all to study. So basically, in the previous years, in my playlist, in my YouTube channel's playlist, I have mentioned uh, this. Last year also I have conducted, last 6 months back, I've done this revision class. I think one or two videos are there. So you can go through that. My writing pad is actually taking mirror input. Just let me quickly check that and continue the session. Kindly wait for a minute. Sorry for the disturbance. Sorry for that. Okay. So here we have question number one is for 40 marks. Okay. Question number one, it is for 40 marks and it is a compulsory question. Any question, if you don't know in this section, it means you're losing that marks. After that, you have four questions, out of which you need to write any three. Okay. There are four questions, out of which you need to write any three. Each of the question is for 20 marks. So obviously, it will have sub questions. So in question number one for 40 marks, you may have 5 mark questions, eight. Okay. You may have 8 5 mark questions, or you might get 10 4 mark questions. You might have 10 4 mark questions. So this is what makes the paper very lengthy. If you have 10 4 mark questions, then it will be difficult for you to complete the entire paper. Even if you know all the topics, it will become difficult to complete the entire paper. If you have, say, 8 questions of 5 marks, you will have 2 questions less to answer, right? So that variations will be there. IGNOU question paper does not have a blueprint, meaning we cannot say exactly in this many question you will have this many sub questions, and we cannot say from each chapter you're going to get this many marks. So there is it's not that you have less question papers, previous year papers. Even for the other syllabus where we have 20 years question papers also, not 20, 10 years question papers, which is 20 question papers. Even there, you cannot predict exactly from each chapter how many questions or how many marks they will ask. That is unpredictable. Therefore, you will have to learn as much as possible. So, what you can do is focus on the topics that are slightly easier to learn, and the probability of making mistakes are less. Okay, so make sure you focus on those topics. Now, coming to the topics in the regular class, I have already covered topics like the first and foremost topic that we covered was propositional calculus. Hope you remember that. We did the propositional calculus. You will get two questions from this. Okay, from this topic, you're going to get two questions. Usually 4 mark questions or 5 mark questions. Okay, 4 or 5 marks. So, how much marks you can expect? Total marks you can expect from this chapter alone is 8 to 10 marks. Got it? So, which includes questions like writing truth table, finding whether given statement, given proposition is a tautology or contradiction. These type of questions you can see. See here you have a question for 5 marks. You're supposed to write truth table for these two questions, those two statements. And then you have here. What is tautology? Find if the following is a tautology. Tautology means the final column result. All the for all the input combinations, the final result will be true. So that is tautology. Contradiction means for all the statements, the final result will be false. For all the input combinations, final result will be false. I have already shared the notes also for this. Please go through that and solve the problems. See here also, this is for 5 marks. So you have two questions of 5 marks or 4 marks. So that from this topic, you can score 8 to 10 marks. And this is actually very easy, very, very easy. So first thing you have to practice is this. If you're already thorough with this topic, then you can skip this from the preparation. Next is you have Boolean circuits. Okay. Boolean circuits. Here, they might ask you to write the expression for the given diagram, or they might ask you to write the circuit diagram for the given expression. Both the ways they can ask. Again, I have solved this during the regular classes. If you have notes, kindly go through that. You will have one or two questions here, and the question will be for 5 marks. So if you're getting one question, you will be scoring 5 marks. If you're getting two questions, you will score 10 marks from this. So let us see what type of question you will get. See here, find Boolean expression for the following logic circuit. 3 marks are given for this. And here you have, if the following Boolean expression are equivalent over two elements, find whether it is equivalent. So this is actually, this is from propositional logic only. From propositional logic only, you have one more question. So you can expect 2 to 3 questions from this. 2 to 3 questions you can expect, and you can get somewhere between 8 to 15 marks from this chapter alone. Boolean circuits, 1 or 2 questions, you might get 5 to 10 marks from this. The questions are very, very simple. See here you have, see here you are trying to find out whether it is, these two statements are logically equivalent. Again, you have to write truth table to find out that. Then see here, they have given a Boolean expression. A Boolean expression is given. For this, you need to draw a Boolean circuit. And this is for 8 marks, which is very simple, easy to write the Boolean circuit. Getting 8 marks from this, absolutely no mistakes you can make in this. Once you know this, you will not make any mistakes in this set. It's super easy. So you can easily score marks from this. So these two are very, very simple topics you should never miss at any cost. Are we clear? Shall we proceed? Any questions so far? You can put it in the comment section if you have any questions. Next, you have mathematical induction. Mathematical induction. Any questions? So, mathematical induction, you will get exactly one question. You will definitely get one question. And this one question can be 4 to 7 marks. There is one question only, but depending on the difficulty level of the question, they can either ask from 4 to 7. This mathematical induction, I am not going to explain. Already there are 3 videos on that. I have shared yesterday in the WhatsApp group, I have shared one Google Sheet. I don't know how many of you went through that. Okay. Can you please provide us some important topics which we can focus? Daisy, if you're observing, that's what I am doing. Everything is important. I'm just giving you certain topics which are very easy so that you can learn now. And this is a marks you can expect from these topics. That's what has been going on. I think you just joined. I'm not sure. I'm giving you a list of topics only to prepare. So there is nothing as important in your IGNO, in whatever subject you study, everything is important. That's how the question papers are. If you refer all the previous year question papers, you would know from every chapter they have asked all the topics. We're only focusing on the easy ones so that in the last minute preparation you can learn this easily and you can solve this without mistakes. So we are focusing on easy topics. So mathematical induction, there is one question. You can get it for 4 to 7 marks, depending on the question. Now, mathematical induction, I have already explained in the channel. You can go through this playlist. You have IGNO exam series for BCA, MCA, and PGDCA. If you go through this, you can see there are, see, mathematical induction, 2 videos are there. One is the concept video, and then I have solved one previous year question also. So you can You will know how to solve. Step-by-step procedure is given. Please learn that and solve the previous year question papers from this topic. One question, definitely you will get. Okay. Next is permutation, combination, and probability. Permutation, combination, and probability. How many of you just went through the Google Sheet that I shared yesterday in the group? Have you people gone through the Google Sheet shared yesterday in the group? In that, I have already shared the links of these videos. Again, it is there. You can directly go from here also. That is in a different playlist actually. I will add it to this playlist itself. So you can see here discrete mathematics combinatorics. There are 9 videos in this playlist. All these are required for your exam. See, permutation, there are 2 videos. One is of 1 hour 40 minutes, the other one is of 56 minutes. Permutation, circular permutation, all the varieties of problems are solved. And then combinations, there is one video. And there are a couple of previous year questions also from this topic that I have solved. Please go through these videos. Complete clear concepts are explained. The problems taken for solving are from your previous year question papers only. You can learn that. And then you have probability. There are 2 videos. One is a concept video and then example problems. 2 videos are there. One is 45 minutes, another one is just 19 minutes. Go through these two. You will be able to solve questions of permutation, combination, and probability. From all these topics together, see how many questions we have got in this June 2022 paper. See, this is a permutation question for 3 marks they have asked. And then we have a probability question for 4 marks. That makes it 7. And then that's actually less usually. And then this is a combination question, which is for 4 marks. 10 plus 4, 11. And find how many of the 4-digit numbers are even. Again, this is a permutation question. So you will get approximately 15, 12 to 15 marks from this alone, maybe more. Okay. Now, this is called as combinatorics in your syllabus. If you have to refer your study material, it is called with a common name. Combinatorics is the name for all these 3 topics in general. Okay. So please go through that chapter if you want. Focus on solved examples and exercise problems in your study material if you have time. If you don't have time, solve the previous year question papers under this topic. See, the problem in maths is that you cannot just blindly solve the previous year question papers, right? Directly, you cannot solve one combination problem without knowing the concept. So, if you have to solve a combination problem, you cannot just learn the solution for that problem. Please do not do that mistake. Many students do this. What they do is they will learn how to solve this particular combination problem. But instead of 2 female workers, if they had just added a word, at least to 2 female workers, the solution will change. So, to understand the question clearly and solve them without mistake, you have to understand the concept. Okay, please learn the concept, then solve the questions under the concept. So, when you're solving, try to solve the question paper, previous year question papers. And if you get time, if you find the topic interesting and learnable, then go to your study material, learn a couple of solved examples and exercise problems also. Don't spend too much time on any one topic, but make sure you learn whatever topics I have listed here. You have to learn the concept and then solve the problems. Okay, directly don't take any problem for solving. So these are the important things. And then there is one recurrence relation. In this, you will get 2 questions usually, out of which one is super easy. Okay, you will get 2 questions. One is extremely easy, and I have already solved that question in the this video, in the YouTube, if you go for exam revision series, this one, Igno exam series playlist is there. In this, last year I have taken one revision video. All these links I have put it in that Google Sheet so that you don't have to search. You can just click on it and access. See, you have MCS-212 Discrete Max exam revision is of 2 hours. All the topics that I'm mentioning now, sample questions are solved in this. Okay. So go through this also. I have solved the question that I'm saying now, recurrence relation. There is one very simple question. Uh, Let me show you the question. One more topic. Finding it. So I have explained it. You just go through that. I've told you how to solve that. It's actually very simple. The other question you need to learn, you need more practice. So that I have not explained. One question which is very simple, I have explained. You can get around 3 marks from that one particular question that I have explained. And then I forgot to tell this sets, relations, and functions. This I have explained in the class in detail. Sets, relations, and functions. Again, you can expect 10 to 15 marks from this chapter. Okay, from this chapter, sets, relations, and functions, we can expect 10 to 15 marks. Okay, so we'll see the thing here. Inverse of a function is asked for 5 marks. And then see this multiplication principle comes under that permutation chapter itself. Okay. Mhm. That's all. No? Okay. See, in this particular chapter, they have in this question paper, they have asked only one final question. Usually, there will be more. See, power set. I've explained this also in the class. 5 marks they have asked. Addition principle is from permutation chapter. Okay, I think it is in the other. Okay, it is in MCS 13, I guess. So here you are getting one question only, either from sets. So here you can focus on power set. What is power set? How to write it? And then you can learn Cartesian product. What is Cartesian product? How to write some properties of that, and then learn composite functions. If you remember, we solved FOG, GOF, those topics, and then inverse function. Inverse function. And then we have equivalence relation, which is types of relations. Types of relations. These things you learn, you can expect 1 to 2 questions. So you can actually get 5 to 10 marks from this. One question, if you get, you will be getting 5 marks. And if you are getting 2 questions, then 10 marks. Namrata, probably I have solved it, Namrata. December 2024 paper, I don't have. December 24 paper, I don't have. Please go through the videos that I already mentioned. Day after tomorrow, I will take another session in which I will solve the questions which are not solved in this. Understood, everybody? There is a 2 hours video in which is done last 6 months back, in which I have solved problems from previous year question papers from the topics I just listed. Please go through that fully. And these videos I told, right? Permutation, combination, mathematical induction, all these you go through them. And then I will, can you please provide link of source of these listed topics? Gulam, if you are in the WhatsApp group, Yesterday, I have shared the Google Sheet. If you're not, join the WhatsApp group. You can see the Telegram channel link in the video description. In that Telegram channel, WhatsApp group link is also there. Even in Telegram, I have shared that Google Sheet. In that, you can see the links of all this. Okay. Go through these videos. Day after tomorrow, I'll be taking another session in which whatever questions are already solved in the in that video, those topics I will not repeat. I will take some other important topics and I'll solve so that you can clear your exam. And apart from that, any other specific doubts if you have, you can send it to me in WhatsApp. Please do not call. I'm getting lot of calls, especially from MCA first semester people. See, I'll be in class, I'll be driving, I'll be getting lot of calls. Kindly do not call. Send a WhatsApp message. If you are not getting a reply, send a reminder message after like say 4 5 hours. You send a reminder message so that I will reply. And any particular question, if you have doubt, also you can send it to me. I will solve that in our next session. Today, I'm only telling you what topics to focus so that you can pass. Okay. And then there is graph theory. Graph theory is easy, but in my channel, I don't have many videos. There is only one video where I have explained some of the graph concepts. Just to go through that. Apart from that, anything that is most repeating, if I see here, there is one graph theory question. In this quite what type of questions will be repeated, those things I have explained. Go through this. Apart from this, if there is any important topic under graph theory which is not covered in this video, I will take it up in the next session. Okay. Then what else? We have this one. Automata. Deterministic finite automata and non-deterministic finite automata. This is again a little bit advanced topic, but the question that you get here, they're quite simple questions. And for this also, a couple of questions I have already solved in that 2 hours video I just told you. Go through that. Whatever is not done in that, those things I will do it in our next live session. Focus on this permutation, combination, and probability because you're going to get very, it's a big topic. You're going to get a lot of marks from that particular chapter. So these are your focus topics. Now let me know if you have any questions. Yes. Any questions if you have, you can ask. I will share the video links. You have another 1 day time. By the time we take the class, kindly go through the videos because what is already there, I'm not going to repeat. What is not there, those things I'll repeat. So that there is no need of, redundancy will not be there. See, this is the video that I have. This is a Google Sheet that I have shared in the group yesterday. Please go through this. Here there are two sheets. One is BCS 12 and then you have MCS 12. Some of you are writing BCS 12 also, right? If you are taking bridge course, then probably you will have this BCS 12. You can watch the videos. And here I have already mentioned also. This thing I forgot. Methods of proof. Methods of proof, you will get two questions. Okay, how many marks for graph theory? That's what I told you, right? You can't expect exactly how many marks you can get. You can't expect, but you will have at least 2 to 3 questions from graph theory, which will give you 10 to 15 marks. But graph theory lot is there. The video that I just showed you, in that I have not covered all the topics. It's just a 20 minutes video where I have solved very few previous year problems. Go through that. Graph theory is quite vast and it's easy also. So if you think that's easy to prepare, you can focus on that. Don't focus on any one particular topic too much because you might get 1 or 2 questions from each and every topic. See here, this question, 10 marks. You are supposed to write short notes on all this. All these are with respect to graph and all are very simple concepts. Just 2 marks for each of the question. So you're getting 10 marks in this particular question paper. 10 marks is just from this graph. I mean, just that one question. Apart from that, you have spanning tree also here, which is for 5 marks. So 15 marks is there in this particular question paper from graph theory. It might, sorry, it might vary. Okay. So I have put some links. Some more links I will update it today. You can either go to this Google Sheet and you can access the videos using the link if you're learning topic by topic, or you can go to the channel page, focus on these things. So what you have to learn from the channel is that first thing, here, discrete mathematics, there are 9 videos. All these videos you have to watch. Okay. And graph theory, just one video is there, go through that. And under IGNOU exam series, 2 or 3 videos are there related to your subject. You need to go through that. And then you have mathematical induction is included here also. So once you go through all these videos, I will also go through once and see what all topics I have already solved there. The other questions I will solve it in the next session. Yes, did you make a list of topics to focus on? Any questions? You can let me know if you have any questions. Too many topics are there, and one of the tough paper to clear. If you have started your preparation quite some time back, then it shouldn't be a problem. Got it? Okay, great. Okay then, so as I mentioned, you can just take a screenshot of this, what all topics you can, if you cover all these topics, will pass. This many topics, if you're covering, you will definitely pass, provided you're not doing mistakes in the exam. Okay. It's again about how well you write your answer, right? Suppose you have done mistakes, obviously you'll lose marks. But if without mistakes, if you are answering these questions, you can actually get above 50. We upload this video in the channel. Right now, Lishita, are you asking the right now session? It will be available in YouTube. Okay, passing marks is 40. Passing marks is 40. Out of 100, you should get 40 to pass. Yesterday or day, couple of days before, one student had called me. She didn't know how the marking is done. See, your assignment, 30% weightage is taken from your assignment, and 70% is from your theory exam. That's the evaluation. So suppose in your assignment, out of 100, let us assume you have taken 80 marks out of 100. Now 30% of this will be taken, okay, which is 24 marks. And in theory exam, you're writing for 100 marks. In this 100 marks, let us say you're scoring 60. 70% of this will be taken, which is 42. 6 sevens are 42. So your final marks is 24 plus 42, 66. Got it? Now, you people, some of you have given Viva, right? Now, in this Viva, that is included in this. Whatever assignment you had written, it was for what answers you have written is for 80 marks, and Viva is 20. Together only you will get this marks. This 100 I have written here, it is combining your answers and Viva everything. So whatever you score in this, 30% is taken. And from your final exam, suppose you're getting 50 in your final exam, then 30% of it, 5 sevens are 35. So your final marks will be 59. Okay, so that's how for the final grading they will take. But as far as theory exam is concerned, you need to score 40 in order to pass. Hamilton pigeonhole principle, yes, it is important. That's what I said. But under graph theory, you're getting 15 to 20 marks. In that, they might ask about spanning tree, they might ask Eulerian or Hamilton graph. And then pigeonhole principle is not from graph theory, it is from combinatorics. Pigeonhole principle is one of the important topic. They will ask that. And in graph theory, they might ask about graph coloring, or we have just check whether it is a Hamilton graph or Eulerian graph. All that can be asked. We can't predict what question they might ask. That's the difficulty in IGNO exams. So learn as much as possible. Yes, I hope the gradings are clear. Theorems, you have one handshaking theorem is there. It's in graph theory, it's very easy. It's also used in combinations. Theorems, you don't have to practice much. You're not going to get much theorems. And you don't have any theorem, you don't have proofs in your study material. It's all how you solve the problems, that's all. So don't focus on theorems, their proofs, and all that, not necessary. Okay, fine. Any questions? Let me know if you have anything else. I've just made it small so that you could take a screenshot. Okay, then I'll wind up the session. I'll share this previous year question paper I have compiled. You can get this from IGNO website also. But in IGNO website, you will get it individually. Separately, you will get. I have just merged all of them into a single document, just for your convenience. If you already have downloaded, then fine. Okay. And this Google Sheet, once again, I will share, or you can see in the Telegram channel, you can get this. In Google Sheet, these blank links, wherever videos are already there, I will put those links. You can watch the video and practice. And as I told you, if you have any particular question, if you from this topic, if you're not able to solve, or if you're not sure how to solve, please take a picture of it, screenshot of it, and send it to me in WhatsApp. I hope you all have my WhatsApp number. For doubts, please send your doubts to this number, which is the admin number in the WhatsApp group. Please send it to this number. I will solve them in the day after tomorrow's session. Probably same timings I will take, 8 or 8:15. I might take the session. I will share the link in the WhatsApp group. Okay, please start studying if you haven't started. Even if you haven't started till now, if you're good in maths, you can clear the exam with 50 plus marks if you focus on these topics. Okay. Further, any questions if you have, you can text me. Please do not call, text me. I will respond to you as and when I get time, or if you have doubts, we'll solve it in our next live session. All the best to all of you. Focus for all the other subjects also, focus this way only. Go through each and every topic, whichever topics are easier for you. Go through the previous year question papers, solve them, and you will get an idea when you go through all the previous year question papers. You will get an idea how many questions, which all topics are most repeated and all. Okay, see you all in the next session. Bye bye.